iPads in the elementary school.
Immigration Day was pretty cool.
The robotics team is ready to compete.
And meeting with the players was quite a treat.
These stories and more.
Up next on Eagle Watch. Hello, Hop Hog, and welcome back to Eagle Watch. Alongside Julia Palapoli, I'm Derek Seaman.
Our first story brings us over to the elementary schools, where we learned how students are using technology in their classes.
4th and 5th grade students in the Hop Hog School District have been using iPads in several education programs to learn. We had an opportunity to discover how technology has been integrated into their curriculum. We went to the elementary schools and asked teachers how they feel iPads impact student learning.
It's definitely very helpful to them because it's very engaging and the students love using the technology in the iPads, so they're certainly more engaged during lessons. It also allows us to differentiate, so we're meeting all different types of learners.
It's impacting in a great way where students are able to stay focused for a longer periods of time, be more involved in their learning. It's a little bit more hands-on.
They want to reach their goal, they want to do the best they can, and it's a little bit of competition too. So it motivates them and inspires them to do more reading.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of the software on the apps. It's great for the students, very beneficial because there are many different apps that we're utilizing throughout the day, and it's touching upon all the different areas that we are teaching.
I think it's great. I think they are learning some 21st century skills that they really need, and I think that they're really proficient in them. Technology is a part of our world everywhere we go, every day, and it's great that they really get a chance to be a part of that as it's becoming so much more popular than it used to be.
4th and 5th grade students are using iPads in different ways. Teachers and students spoke to us about the things students are doing with the iPads.
Technology, we're using our iPads, we're using the apps, School for One, Lightsail, Google Classroom, and a lot more.
Okay, Extra Math is a program where they can learn and actually be very good with their addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction facts. And the way it works is they need to master their addition facts before moving on to their subtraction. And then once they master all those, we could cater the program so that the response time is less, so that students really need to be able to remember those facts quickly.
Well, we're using iPads for math and other subjects to help us research and practice.
Lightsail is a great program. It's a digital library. It keeps the students engaged in reading as well as alert. If they're reading too fast, it actually stops. A pop-up comes and it tells them slow down, which is really great for pacing and fluency.
We're using iPads and we have so many apps that involve education, like math and science and social studies.
We have a variety of different apps, but the app that you saw today was Lightsail. And the great thing about Lightsail is the feedback that we get as teachers. So it helps drive our instruction. The kids are constantly answering comprehension questions so that we can see how they're doing and progressing through different texts.
It's helping them delve deeper into their learning and get a better grasp on the concepts being taught.
We asked students why they like using iPads.
It's fun and it's easier than using paper and it doesn't waste trees.
I like using Lightsail because the teacher can see your minutes and you don't have to write it down on a reading log or anything.
I like being able to locate my homework for every subject from every teacher. It kind of saves all your work instead of losing papers. I like the fact that whenever I'm home I can just look on my iPad and see what I have to do for homework.
The thing that I like about the iPads is Google Classroom because you have all the classes you need, like library, art, regular class, and math.
It's great that they each have their own individual computer actually in front of them, and by using Google Classroom we have access to their work as they're completing it, and they're able to turn it into us as well. So you get to see the progression of their work and be able to comment on it and give them tips as it goes along.
Hop Hog 4th and 5th grade students are using technology to enhance their educational experience. Students seem to really enjoy having iPads a part of their daily education. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Jackie Morris.
Wow, I wish we had iPads when we were in elementary school.
Yeah, me too. Now let's head over to the high school for a wrestling tournament where they pay tribute to a very special member of the Hot Pod community.
Hello, Hotbog. Today we are here at the Tyler Lynn Ken Lessler Wrestling Tournament. Let's go check it out. On March 5th, Hotbog Wrestling hosts the 27th annual Tyler Lynn Ken Lessler Wrestling Tournament. We spoke to Coach Messina to find out more about this tournament.
Many years ago, we lost a very important member of our staff, Mr. Tyler Lynn, back in the early 90s. He was 49 years old. He was in fantastic shape, and at night his heart just stopped beating. And he passed away, and he was my wrestling coach. He's the one who got me into wrestling back in 1968. And he meant so much to me and so much to our community that we felt we wanted to honor him in a way. So we started the Tyler Lynn back then. And then in the mid-2000s, we lost another individual, Ken Lessler, whose family and both parents were tremendous contributors to our community. So we now name it the Tyler Lynn and Ken Lessler Memorial Tournament.
We asked Coach Messina and some wrestlers what this tournament meant to them.
It just means that we're teaching the kids that when somebody is important to you, that honor them in the way that they should be honored. To maintain a tournament for 27 years is a pretty good testament to the feelings that we have for Mr. Lynn and Mr. Lessler. Those guys did so much for our community. This is a small token of our gratitude to help people remember their names and instill our kids to work hard, because we give out awards and scholarship awards at the end of each year in their names as well.
It means a lot to help these little kids wrestle. I really feel like it helps them with their pride and spirit and their confidence and everything.
It means a lot of kids get together and they have a lot of time to wrestle, and it feels really cool to be in this tournament.
It feels awesome, like being part of this wrestling team. It's just, awesome.
This is a very popular wrestling tournament. Coach Messina spoke with us about how this tournament works.
We have kids wrestling from kindergarten all the way up to 7th and 8th grade. We usually range over 300 kids. We've had as many as 450. It's run like clockwork. Sometimes we go 10 mats, sometimes we go 8. We have the youth kids go and to see a 5 and 6-year-old wrestle on the mat is just nothing better. And they're having fun, and we don't really push the competition, but as you get older, there's more competition, in the matches.
The Tyler Lynn Ken Lessler Wrestling Tournament was a tremendous success. What a wonderful way to remember two outstanding members of our Hotbog community. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Jacob Hugg.
Hey Julia, do you know what's harder than getting a pin in wrestling?
What?
Pinning a spot in America.
Wait, what?
Mackie has more.
Hey Hotbog, I'm Ryan Mackey. Today I came to the middle school and checked out Immigration Day. Let's go migrate around and see how it went. What event is going on here today?
Today is 8th grade hands-on history day called Immigration Day, and it's a great day for the 8th graders to really learn firsthand what the immigrant experience was like when they came to the United States in the early 1900s.
How does this event relate to the curriculum the students are learning now?
So the students learn in 8th grade everywhere from the Civil War up to present time. They've done the immigration unit a couple of weeks ago, so this really ties into kind of reviewing what they've learned and also applying it to some of the knowledge that they're going to get in some of the stations.
Explain your job throughout the day.
My job is a group leader and for Immigration Day, and we move them through different groups during the day to explore the events of immigration.
What have you learned today so far?
I've learned that immigration is very important and that it is very fun to learn about.
Jake, what are you writing about?
I'm writing a letter to my family from Ellis Island.
I then went around to the different classrooms where teachers were holding activities for the students. How'd you get this job?
Well, give the kids a chance to try different foods. I love cooking, so I figured this is a great opportunity to do two things I love, teach kids and talk about food.
How does today relate to the curriculum you're learning now?
Well, we already covered the immigration unit, and we are covering the decade of the 1910s in my class right now. I think it fits in very nicely because it shows the class difference that existed back then, and what people were willing to do in order to come to America.
What are you doing at this station?
We're making ethnic foods from France, Mexico, and Asia.
So we're making tacos and like crepes and stir fry.
Overall, how's the day going?
I think it's going very well. These kids are pretty well behaved and it's been a pretty fun experience.
This has been a great immigration day. I'll talk to you later.
Wow, Immigration Day seemed like it was a blast, but now it's time to head over to high school's robotics club. Here's Hunter with more.
Hi, I'm outside room 135 where the robotics team is getting ready for their March competition. Let's go find out more about the team. Can you describe the preparation for the competition in March?
Well, the preparation is we all have to be ready as a team to be loud and excited and make sure the robot is at peak condition.
A lot of preparation, not a lot of downtime. Every night you literally lose all your social activities after school. It's like homework and then robotics.
Well, we have to do a lot of preparation. We do fundraising as well as teaching the students how to use the different machines so they're ready to get the robot ready because we only have 6 weeks to build.
Can you describe build season for us?
Build season is absolutely crazy. We only are given 6 weeks to complete a very, very intense challenge. As you can see behind me, we are working on the robot. We are at the very beginning of week 5 right now, so we're getting pretty close to being done, but there's still a lot of stuff to do. It's a lot of long hours, it's a lot of time commitment, and it's a lot of dedication.
Build season is a preparation area where we have to actually build the robot within the certain amount of time we are given, so that way we'd be able to perform in the events we have to compete in.
And can you take anything from the experience of robotics?
Yes, you could actually go into careers because we learn how to work mechanically and electronically and use computer programming skills that we could use later on and become very successful in LIPA.
I've learned a lot from this experience. It's gotten me it's made me more prepared at public speaking and just being ready for anything that youth can throw at me, basically. We deal with a lot of weird stuff in this, and this helps me get prepared.
What is the objective for this robot?
Well, it has to be able to climb to a certain point and get the bumper above a certain point, and has to be able to shoot balls into a goal. It's like a box pretty much, and it has to be able to carry gears and place them in certain places.
We spoke to both freshmen on the robotics team to hear their thoughts on their first build season. What made you want to join robotics?
I've always been interested in engineering, and I guess I saw it as an opportunity to learn more about it.
I've seen my family my brothers and my dad have been part of robotics for a long time, so I thought it was cool, so I wanted to do it.
Can you describe the preparation for the event at Hofstra?
It's a lot of work. We're here mostly every night, like 7 to 10. There's a lot of problem solving, and we go back and forth. We solve problems democratically. We vote, and then we get down to building, and it just takes a lot of time, but it's worth it.
The robotics team is working very hard for their competition in March. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Hunter Highwell.
March Madness was crazy as always this year.
Yeah, I can't believe North Carolina won.
Me neither. Let's take a look back at this crazy month of March with this edition of Question of the Month.
Hi, it's March Madness here again, and I went around the school to see who people thought was going to win the NCAA March Madness tournament. Who do you have as your final two in the NCAA tournament?
I have Kentucky and Xavier. Final score will be Kentucky 67, Xavier 61.
UCLA. UCLA beating Xavier 73-68.
Duke versus UCLA. Duke wins 73-70.
Villanova and Kansas, and I have Villanova winning 90-88.
Kentucky versus Duke, and I have Kentucky winning 88-77.
Kentucky and Duke. 77-72 Kentucky.
Kansas beating Xavier 73-70.
Nassau Community College and Suffolk Community College. Suffolk by 10.
Gonzaga, and I had North Carolina. Gonzaga winning 76-73.
The South Carolina Gamecocks, the Kansas Jayhawks, right? And it's going to be 65-61. South Carolina's going to take it all.
Wow, there's a lot of different opinions here at Hopwood High School. I'm Benny Visto signing off.
March is a great month for basketball fans. But guess what it's also the start of?
What?
Spring sports. I was there for Meet the Players Night, where we got to catch up with the baseball and softball teams on their upcoming season. This year, the varsity baseball and softball team got together for their 3rd annual Meet the Players Night. We got to speak with players and coaches about their upcoming season. Let's go check it out. Can you describe what Meet the Players Night is?
Well, Meet the Players Night is when the softball team and the baseball team get together and all little kids and JV team can come and just meet the kids of the softball and baseball team.
It's Meet the Players Night. It's a cool event.
Meet the Players Night is our annual baseball and softball fundraiser where we introduce all the varsity players for each team, and the parents get together and we have food and raffle baskets, and it's kind of a nice way to start the spring season.
As a new coach, what are you looking forward to in the upcoming season?
I'd have to say what I'm looking forward to the most would be having the girls work together as a team. Coming off last season and the change of coaching staff, that is difficult. Working as a team would be number one, to improve our record from last year, which was strong, but it can be stronger, and to have the pitchers dominate on the mound. That is crucial.
How do you guys feel about your new coach?
I love her. She's really nice. She works very well with the girls. She's very knowledgeable of the game and knows a lot, so I'm excited to have her as our coach this year.
How have you prepared the team for the upcoming season?
Well, it's been difficult because we've been inside for the most part, but we do the best we can with what we have, and come March 27th, I feel like we'll be ready to go.
What they've been doing are lunges, weightlifting on weekends twice a week at times, indoor session twice a week. They've been working with the community, but more specifically in the upcoming season, they've been preparing for it by spending 1 day a week in the cage. On top of that, conditioning when we're in the gym, and then just working on fine mechanics, working on the little parts of the game that make the big difference.
In the off season, we've been lifting weights, conditioning, hitting about twice a week, throwing twice a week, and just team bonding. We all like to bond and do different activities together, and it's really a great time.
Well, we've been practicing every day, working really hard, conditioning, and just getting our reps in to make sure we're ready for the upcoming season.
We have been working hard. I feel like this season's going to be really great for us because of the hard work that everyone has put in for every practice.
What are your goals for the team?
The goal is to win. Definitely to improve our record, but we want to finish the season right on top. There's no room for second place, and these girls have the potential.
As a team, I think we would like to make playoffs and win as a team and hopefully make counties this year.
Our goals are the same every year. We want to try to make the playoffs to start, and last year we won the league championship, and we won the league championship the previous year, so it would be nice to win for a 3rd year in a row. But we're going to try to go game by game and make the playoffs as a start, and then we'll go from there.
You see, we take our pride in the sport, and we really truly try to focus on our teammates and come together as one team, one organization, to truly fulfill our destiny and to come back and win another league championship.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow, Meet the Players Night was a huge success. Throwing it back to you in the studio, I'm Julia Palapoli.
I heard you won a nice prize at Meet the Players Night.
Yeah, I did. Now let's head over to see who's taking home the big prize at the Pines Science Fair. Alex has a story.
Hello, Hot Pog. I'm Alex Ortiz here at the Pines Elementary School for the annual science fair. Let's go check it out.
Every year, the Pines holds their annual science fair. I spoke with students and the director of science to find out more about the science fair.
What do you look for in the projects?
I look for a well-done, controlled experiment where students are manipulating one variable and keeping all the other variables controlled. I like to see students do something that they're interested in, something that they're passionate about, and basically combining that with their love for science.
How can students learn from this experience?
I think they should learn that by putting in the effort, they're going to come up with a good project, and they're going to learn a lot from doing it. So more than just about winning, it's really the experience and learning from it.
How did you choose your topic?
Well, we went online and looked up science fair projects, and this was one of the top ones that no one does.
Well, my family's Italian, so we wanted to have some plants, so we got basil. So I chose this. Well, I looked online and I like helping the earth and building things, so I actually built the mini wind turbine.
What did you learn from your project?
I learned that dogs have dirtier mouths than humans.
I learned that the basil grows more in more sun exposure. I learned that triangle blades actually do produce the most energy.
What was the most challenging part of your project?
Probably swabbing the dog's mouth.
Probably trying to do the water amounts and stuff. I think building the wind turbine was the most challenging because there were a lot of wires to it.
Well, Hop Hog, the Pine Science Fair was a success. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Alex Ortiz.
Thanks, Alex. We're now going to throw the show over to Sammy, who is at Bretton Woods covering their science fair.
This year, we visited the Bretton Woods Annual Science Fair where they showcase the kids' hard work and talent. Let's go check it out.
Can you describe what's going on here tonight?
Today is our Bretton Woods Science Fair. So we have all 4th and 5th grade students completed a science fair project, and we had a lot of students from grades K through 3 also complete projects.
Can you tell us what your project is and how you did it?
I did the effects on salt rocks and photosynthesis on air quality.
I did the potato power, and I tried to power a potato with a light bulb.
My experiment was solar energy light angle, and I conducted it by using the following materials: a solar panel, a multimeter to measure volts, a paper, a chart, and the sun.
To see if you could generate electricity with natural resources. My project was energy consumption of different kinds of bulbs.
What was the most challenging part of your science project?
Making the wheel work because it started breaking a little bit.
Probably getting the air meter in the box because you had to do it really fast. So the numbers don't change.
Plotting my bar graphs, I guess.
Putting the string on the ice cube because the ice cube was keeping on moving on the water.
What have you learned from your project?
That water is strong enough to pick up a weight.
That it doesn't always work on the first try.
3 o'clock, the sun's angle is 90 degrees and it produced the most volts and energy.
What is your opinion on the students' projects? Do you have any favorites?
Well, the first place winners I would say would be my favorites, but really just the kids who were really excited and learned a lot. Those are the ones where I see the passion in them, and that's the best feeling for me.
This year's Bretton Woods Science Fair was a success. Signing off for Eagle Watch, I'm Sam Ferrari.
Those kids put some great effort into their projects.
Yeah, but they weren't the only ones working hard. The middle schoolers put together a musical, and Lauren and Sammy got the chance to see the show.
This year, the Hop Hog Middle School students put on their rendition of Seussical the Musical. Let's go check it out. What's your role in the play?
I'm Maisie the bird.
And I'm Maisie's best friend, so I'm supposed to be a bird, kind of.
I'm Mr. Mayor. I'm the mayor of all the Who's in Whoville.
I'm Stage Crew.
I am Stage Crew also.
I am the Grinch.
I'm a Who.
I'm Bird Girl number 4.
I'm Bird Girl number 5.
And I'm Bird Girl number 6.
What's your favorite part of the play?
I really like Amazing Horton, which is at the end. It's my last solo. I love the Biggest Playing Fool number. It's so much fun. It's just so lively and energetic, and I love it.
Yeah, I love Biggest Playing Fool, but I also like Amazing Maisie and Amazing Gertrude because we're all in it and it's just really fun.
I don't know, that's tough. Listen, I like all the songs. I really do like It's Possible.
Probably All For You because it's a really cute song.
I just love the whole experience in general. Every single scene is my favorite.
It's part of putting on a play like this.
I guess finding time to do your homework.
Oh yeah.
For me, everything with the show is easy, but just not easy.
your
but
other stuff is
just finding the time to study for midterms and that stuff. You've got to focus a lot, and it's a lot of stress, but the ending result is really fun and really awesome.
Probably the dance moves. They're a little hard.
Why should people come see this play?
People should come see this play because if they want some joy in their lives, if they want to see an amazing job by our students, and because Susical the Musical is a fun time.
You should come see it because it teaches valuable life lessons like how to defend a clover and how to walk around with a very long tail.
The reason why you should see the middle school play is because we have great kids who are very, very talented, and they're putting something together that really is a source of pride for our community.
What was the hardest part of putting this show together?
The time constraint. We had very limited rehearsals.
What is the most rewarding part of this entire process?
The children, they're awesome. They're really cool kids.
They really are. Like, genuinely. Way cooler than I was at age 12. Just beyond, leagues beyond.
What is the most rewarding part of this entire process?
I think the best part of it is just to see how much fun the kids are having and to see how much they grow in their roles from the very beginning until the final performance.
This year's middle school theater arts production of Susical the Musical was a great success. Reporting from Eagle Watch, I'm Lauren Press.
Man, what a great job. And speaking about jobs, the high school had a career day, and Tyler was there to check it out.
Hi, I'm Tyler Garnett, and I'm here at this year's Career Exploration Day, where students have the opportunity to learn about different careers.
We're here today at the Career Exploration Day up in the Hauppauge Library. 9th grade English classes all have to come for the Career Exploration Day. We have Mine Yoke Animations are here. New York Spin DJ Academy is here. We have a lawyer. We have an engineer. We have Chick-fil-A and Comac is here giving out free lunch cards. We have the fire department, the police department. We have many people are here today. We have Girls Inc. of Long Island here. Habitat for Humanity is here. Teachers Federal Credit Union. We have about 27, 28 businesses are represented today. So enjoy your visit, and I hope you have a great time.
Describe what you're doing here today.
I'm here representing Spin DJ Academy and the New York Academy of Music. It's music schools that offer instrument lessons and DJ and music production lessons.
What do you recommend students do to find a career that they will enjoy?
Well, to find a career that they will enjoy, they should stick to what they love and what they're good at. Follow their passion and what their skill set is, and then start to try to find internships or apprenticeships in the field that they're looking for. Get out there and get experience and make sure that what they're actually working in is something that they really care about and like to do. And then from there, see what happens next.
So what I'm doing here today is I am having the great opportunity to be able to tell people about jobs and opportunities in the nonprofit sector. So, and it could be a lot about finding opportunities based on causes and things and issues that really mean a lot to you, or areas in life that you really want to be helpful and make a difference. That nonprofit is a great way to go to do those things. So if you are really concerned about girls' rights or women's rights or environmental rights, there are a lot of organizations out there that are not-for-profit that stand for certain causes. So it's a great way to go if you're really passionate about an issue or a cause, or if you just want to make a difference in a certain area of life.
I started in wealth management, and in doing that, I managed some money for some professional athletes. And through that process, I did a lot of work with their foundations and doing leadership training for kids, inner city kids down in Florida. And I began to find that was really what I enjoyed and what I wanted to do. So this transition happened where I discovered Chick-fil-A, and it gives me a great platform to impact kids, impact communities. And I'm just in the happiest place in my life. I think it's important for kids to really figure out what it is that they love. And then you can apply that to any job, any industry, any business. But I think you have to continue. You have to stay in that question. It's not a fixed question where you decide what you love and you're done. You have to continue to reinvent yourself and continue to be learning and develop what it is you love, and then apply that to whatever career and whatever opportunities come in front of you.
It's exciting to see the students having deep conversations with people that have made a living out of various careers. It seems like students are really digging in with some thoughtful questions.
What do you recommend students do to find a career that they will enjoy?
That's a great question. I think it's just pursuing interest and finding out what gets you excited every day. For me personally, I've been in education for almost 26 years, and in that time period, I don't feel like I've ever had a day of work. And so, to me, just pursue the things that you're interested in, that get you excited and make you passionate.
Wow, there are a lot of great opportunities here at Hauppauge High School. I'm Tyler Garnett, signing off.
La 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 la!
Derek, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to sing like the high school students did in their musical.
Let's see who can really sing when Jamie covers their story.
On March 3rd and 4th, the Hauppauge High School Theater Department put on the production The Boyfriend. We asked cast members what the show is about.
A young girl named Polly who comes from a rich family, and her father doesn't want her dating other boys because they'll use her for her money, so she falls in love with a man named Tony.
It's about many couples, and it's a spoof making fun of musicals back then, and it's very silly and very fun, and it's based in the 1920s.
What is your favorite part of the show?
My personal favorite part of the rehearsal process was being able to learn how to dance. Ms. Cavuto taught me and a few other people how to tap dance, and it was a lot of fun, so that was my favorite part.
My favorite part was getting to make new relationships, because we always do that with the musical, but this one especially, I feel we all got really close.
My favorite part of the show was definitely the Charleston. I get to dance across the stage 1920 style, so that's really fun. I really like that.
I like the song Sur la Plage, which I get to dance with Kevin in, and it's just so much fun because it's like we're at the beach and we're all happy.
I just love seeing all the singing and dancing that goes on. I just love the singing, all the songs.
Well, my favorite number is Riviera, because we're all on stage, we get to wear like our fancy outfits, I get to wear the mask.
What are you going to miss most about the musical?
Probably seeing all my friends after school and hanging out with them.
Being able to see everybody every single day and performing such an awesome musical with them is awesome, so I'm really going to miss you guys.
Both nights of the show were very successful. Congratulations to the cast and crew. Signing off from Eagle Watch, I'm Jamie Stark.
Well, that's all the time we have for this show.
Check back soon for a new show. Reporting for Eagle Watch, I'm Julia Palapoli.
And I'm Derek Seaman.
Stay classy,
Hauppauge.
I was awkward in that. Can we redo it?
Nah.
I like you when you call me Big Papa. Doctor. Mr. Coach. I'm bullied on this show. I'll never do it again.
Stop horsing around.
Next.
Alright, we're just gonna keep it on too.
Wow, I wish we had iPads when we were in elementary school.
I know, me too. Oh wait, I can't read that. I'm sorry. I have to. Give me a second.
Now let's
This is a long one.
To the high school.
They pay tribute. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So what?
Are you guys ready?
It's on us, I think.
Are you guys ready?
I feel like it should go to 3 when he says Mackie has more, right? Or no? I'm not good at that.
No, we should just stick all on 2.
It makes sense.
Immigration Day.
It makes sense.
Julia
Wow.
got a long one.
I'm so awkward when I do the shows.
But
should you take 3? For
yeah,
like,
take 3 when I go to the end. So when I say
Yeah, so we don't have to
So when
do
I say
it
me
3.
neither, then I'm gonna look at 3, and then I'll say let's take a look back at the crazy month of
Yeah,
March
so
Madness.
he doesn't have to do like the last part 4 times.
So can you move? Can someone move the right? Me neither. I'm just thinking of Bazinga.
Okay,
All
one more
right.
time. That one more time or no?
Yeah, we'll do it one more time.